Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Nathaniel Adoy. I'm trying to do a short tutorial on how to create a Quizzical account as a teacher and how to explore the different features and the services that Quizzical has to offer. So the first thing I like to do is to go to the Quizzical website, and what I'll do is I'll go to my address bar here, and then I'll type the web address, which is www.quizizz.com. Quizizz.com. So you can see I have options at the top. So I'll just click this. It will take me to quizizz.com. Okay, so that's Quizzical. Yeah, I will just click quizizz.com's option. So this is what the Quizzical website looks like. You can see Quizzical, join a game, sign up for schools, for work, engage everyone everywhere to teach, learn anything on any device, in person or remotely. So you can start for free or log in. Start for free means creating an account. Login means signing into an already existing account. So we can also use sign up to do that. So I will just click sign up at the top here to create an account as a teacher. So it's asking me to sign up with my email. So this is, you can see, welcome to Quizzical. Please use your school or work email address. If you have an email address with Google, you can sign up with Google, or you can sign up with Google using the first option, or you can use the sign up with email function. So I'm going to use the sign up with email function. So I would come here and then I'll just type my email address, and my email address is nate234@iccserve.com. So I would say next. Then it's asking me if I am signing in as a teacher or a school administrator, or as a student, or as a business. So I'll be signing up as a teacher. So I'll just select sign up as a teacher. So here I'll put my title, my name is Nathaniel. My name is Nathaniel. My surname is Adoy. And then here I can create my password. I know you would be able to see my password, but this is just a demo class, so I can disengage or change my password after now. You do well. So I'll just say continue. Although you say my password is weak, but I don't mind, because this is just a tutorial. So please, when you're signing up your own account, I would advise to use a password that is strong. Probably add uppercase and lowercase, add numbers and signs to your password. So yeah, my account has been created as a teacher. You can see here, I have some menu here that I can use to explore the Quizzical app. So you can see my name is trained already, Nat Adoy. You can see find a quiz. You can see create a quiz. You can see my quizzes, report, classes, members, collection. So I'm going to explain this. Now, on Quizzical, a lot of people go online to create quiz for their students, for their children and all. Now, what Quizizz does is it gives the user the opportunity to either make the quiz public so that everybody can view it, or private so that only the owner of the question or the creator of the question can view it. So when you go to find quiz, you are trying to search for quiz that has been created by other users already. Create quiz is used to create your own personal quiz. Then my quizzes are the quiz you've created already. I'm going to talk about reports and some other things, but let me quickly talk about the classes, because as a teacher, the first thing you do as a teacher is to create your classroom and put your students in the classes. So I would go to the classes option. Now, there's one beautiful thing about Quizizz. Quizizz can be linked with your Google Classroom. But I'm not going to talk about that in this class. I will just talk about creating the regular class, because I don't want to get us distracted. So let's just focus on creating the regular class. So you can see, welcome to classes on Quizizz. Assign games with a click, no more game codes, and our student log in to see assignment, progress report, flashcards, and more. Monitor progress by class and share updates and all that. So what I'll just do is to click create class and then enter the class name. So I could just say grade 1, and then I can add any color that I want. Let me just use blue, and then I say create class. That class has been created already. Now, after you create a class, it will pop up this quick link. Now, this quick link helps you to invite students or pupils to join your class. So all you need to do is to copy. You can see that this link expires in 14 days, but you can always generate a new one. So let's work with the one we have that will still last for 14 days. So all you just need to do is to copy the link. Just click the copy the link option, and the link will be copied immediately. Now, if you have a WhatsApp group for parents or for children in your class, all you just need to do is to paste this class link in the WhatsApp group that you have. So for instance, let's assume that this is my WhatsApp group for the children in my class. I'm looking for a WhatsApp group that I can paste. Okay, so just click here and then paste the link here. I'm looking for the option to select. Oh, okay, so I probably didn't copy well. So I need to go back to copy that link. So I'll just click add students to show me the link again, add students. Then I'll copy link. Or better still, if it's giving me a challenge, I can just select all and then copy. So the next thing I will do is to go to my class WhatsApp group. So here is my class WhatsApp group, and then I paste. Now once I paste this link, parent can use this link to join my class. I mean students rather, because I want to assume that the students don't have their personal phones. They are using their parents' phone. So with this link, they can join the class. So once a child clicks this link, if the child doesn't have an account already, it will take the child to the sign up page. The child signs up. After signing up, it will redirect that child to your class. So basically, this is how to create a class in Quizizz. So we only created class for grade 1. You want to create another class, you follow the same process. You go back, you say create class, and then you say grade 2. You can change the color to, let me use red for this class, and then create. You want to invite children to this class. You copy this link and then you paste it in their class WhatsApp group like I did initially. You go back and paste this. Now I need you to understand something. These links, there are two different links. This first one is different from the second one. The first link is to join grade 1 class. The second link is to join grade 2 class. So if you're a teacher, for instance, you're an ICT teacher, you teach grade 1, you teach grade 2 as well. So you're creating a link for pupils in grade 1, just send the link, first link to them. And then the second link is for those in grade 2. So basically, this is how to create classes. Another thing I want to quickly address before the end of this video is how to create quiz. So I want to create a quiz right now. I will just go back to the menu bar. So you can see create quiz. I can say I can click create quiz here. Now, if you look at my screen, you would see that you see the first thing, create a quiz, name this quiz. Choose a relevant subject, mathematics, English, physics, chemistry, and all that. So I want to create a quiz on, I want to create quiz on input devices. And it's a computer, it's relevant to computers. So I'll just say next. So write your own question, teleport from Quizzical library. Now, like I told you, a lot of people use quizzes. So if you don't want to go through the stress of typing your own questions, you can teleport from Quizzical library. It means you have to go and search for a quiz that is relevant to what you need. But I don't want to go through that process. I just want to type my own question. So I'll just click write my own question. So here you have the option to either use multiple choice or checkbox. I like to use multiple choice because it's objective. So I'll quickly create 2 questions here, or 3. Which of these is an input device? An input device. So here I can type mouse. Here I can type keyboard. No, let me type printer. Let me type projector. Let me type plotter. And my right answer is mouse. So I'll just select mouse. And now selecting mouse means that that's the right answer. So the question so mouse is the right answer. I selected mouse so that at the end of the, when a child, so that the application can determine which is wrong or which is right if the child starts the exam, because you won't be the one to mark, the application will mark by itself. So what you have done is to give the application the opportunity to, identify the right answer when marking. So I'm done with the first question. I want to set the second question. I want to use multiple choice as well. I can use images. Let me still use the same question, but this time around, I would use image. Which of this is and is which of these is Mr. Nats? I don't want to go to my to my images because I'm using my mobile device. I don't want to go to my images. So I would, okay, let's say which of these is a which of these I don't want to go to my images because I don't have computer parts or any relevant image for this tutorial on this device. But you can, which of these images is Mr. Nat? Let's just say Mr. Nat, Mr. Nathaniel Adoy. So here it would tell you to drag and drop or click here to upload an image. If you click here, it will say, do I want to take a photo? You want to go to library or you want to browse the internet? Okay, fine. I can browse the internet. I will just type mouse. Oh, this is not even the internet. This is not the internet. Okay, let's go to my library. Let's see if I can pick any picture from my library. You can see that the pictures are not relevant. It's just for the essence of this class. Choose from library. I'm trying to see. Okay, so let's choose this. Oh, so I can't upload this image. Screenshots. I really don't have relevant images here. Okay, let me use picture of this dog. You see, that's why I don't do that, but it's all right. It's all right. Wow. It took me back because I clicked the wrong thing. It took me back because I created the wrong thing. So I might have to start all over again. But instead of starting all over again, I could just go to my quizzes where I could just go to my quizzes here. So, here is to create a quiz is to create a new quiz. My quizzes has to do with the quiz you had created already. So in my account, this is the only quiz I have created. So if you go to that quiz, you would see that it will show you that quiz and it is just one question that I've done so far. You can see 7 minutes ago by Nate. And also I can finish editing. I was just trying to play around image, but I'm using my phone, so I'm kind of limited. If you are using your device, your laptop or desktop, you would have a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things. But I believe when you try this on your own computer, you find it easier. So this question, I can edit this question, but I'm done with this question already. So I see if I can move to the next question and say create new quiz and all. Now, please, I'd like you to explore the checkbox function and then the checkbox function and the multiple choice function. The checkbox allow the children to select more than one answer. So you find all of that there. When you're done with your quiz, you select assign quiz, you select finish quiz, and then you can just add details. If you want to add a picture to the quiz, you can go ahead, but I'm not interested in adding the picture because I don't even have any. So this question that I've done, I did it for grade 1. And then it's asking me who can see this quiz. Do I want this quiz to be available for everyone that comes to use the quizzes, or I want to make it available to just myself? You can see here, private, just visible to you. But I want everybody to be able to benefit from everything I do on Quizzical, so I prefer to leave it public, visible to everyone. Then I say safe. And that's not all. I'm done, but I need to assign this quiz to a class. How do I do that? I would say assign homework. Now, learners should complete this quiz by, so here you can determine when they should do the quiz, on or before which day. So here I have 14th of April. I can decide to extend the submission date till 16th of April, and then I can leave the time at 3:30 p.m. So it means that if a child doesn't finish or do this quiz before this time, on or before this time, the child won't be allowed anymore to attempt this. I can also assign this to a class. So like I said, this quiz, I did it for grade 1. So I'm assigning it to grade 1. I can say second term exam. I can just refer to this quiz as second term exam. That's the assignment title. Exam. Then I would say next. Oh, now look at this red flag. It says you cannot assign to an empty class. It means that my class is empty. There's no child in my class because you remember after creating the quiz, we didn't add any pupil to that class. So I need to add a pupil to my class. So basically, I'll go back to the WhatsApp group where I pasted the quiz. So probably I'll copy this and paste to another account so that somebody can join. So here I'm just trying to get somebody to join the account. So I've sent this link to another phone that is available here to me. So I'm quickly going to join the class using the other device. Now, mind you, this device doesn't belong to me. So I am going to quickly use the device to, so I'm assuming that the person that link was sent to is a parent already. So I'm going to get that device to join the class so that I can assign. So please excuse me 1 minute. Okay, so I have assigned somebody to that class from the other device. So I don't think we should have any issue anymore. So I'm going back to my web and then select a class. So you can see it's not giving me that red flag anymore. So I'll just say second term exam. And I'll click next. Now the next thing is to set up the exam, to do a setup. Okay, so general setting, how many times can student take quiz? Because this is an exam, depending on what you are using it for, but this particular, I'm assuming that this is for a serious exam. So the child should only be allowed to attempt once, show answers in game, show students the correct answer after each question. So after each question, are they allowed to know if they got the question right or not? Because it's an exam, I would say off. But if it's for class assessment or probably homework or for something that is less serious, I can leave it on. Okay, so show answers post-exam, allow students to view questions and answers at the end. Yes, I think I like that. Okay, so students get bonus points and other fun stuff, fun abilities. Well, let's leave it. I don't think it has any timer. Students see a countdown timer for each question. Yes, I think that's cool. Show leaderboard. Well, shuffle question. Yes, these shuffle questions, I like it because if you have two children in a family, for instance, twins writing the same exam, after the first child is done, the question is going to shuffle the question. So the other child might not know if we still have the same set of questions or not. Then shuffle answer options, yes. Redeem questions. Allow students to reattempt a few incorrect questions. No, this is an exam. If it's not for exam, we can do that. Play music on student device. Yes, you can decide to allow music to play. You can remove it depending on how serious what you want it for. But because what I want to do is an exam, I'll remove it. Show funny pictures after each question. Yes. If it's not for exam, I would leave it. But it's an exam situation, so I'll just remove this. So I'm done with setting up and then I click assign game. Automatically, this quiz has been assigned to this class. So the deadline for this exam submission is 3:30 p.m. April 16th. If you want to edit it, you are free to as a teacher, but as a pupil or student, if you don't do this activity before this day, on or before this day, you won't be allowed on this again. Now, before I bring this class to a close, let me quickly talk about the report. Now, report here allow you to review the children's performance, just like your report card. It also has a place where you can email the report of the child to the parents. It also has a place where you can print the report. The reason why you can't see all of that here is because the quiz that I posted or that I created hasn't been attempted by any child yet. So that is reasons why you can't see that. So I think with this, I have been able to explain extensively how to use the Quizizz application. Other things that you find like the environment, the collection, the profile settings and all that, refer a friend, there are things that you can explore yourself. I think with this, I can say you have the right tool um, to learn or to explore the Quizzical application. Thank you so much. Have a great day, teachers.